Sending the kids off to school each day is a fairly typical ritual for North American parents, but for Abed and Nora, the situation is slightly different. Not only do they send their children to school, they're headed there each day themselves. The family emigrated from Syria last year, and all members of the family have been attending school to not only learn, but improve their understanding of the English language. The couple says they enjoy attending school.
School's
been good so far. Obviously they're not learning at a fast pace like the children do, but he says life is all about learning, so it's going to take some time. He's also very grateful and thankful for the Canadian government for giving them the opportunity and all the resources that they've been given, and also to the immigration services here for all the help that they provided for them and their family.
Their children's attitude towards education is similar.
The school is amazing. It's really fun here. Not like another school. It's the best for me. I love my school.
Christina Larkin from Lethbridge Family Services says her job is to help students like Abdul, Hiba, Omar, Abdallah, and Nur adjust to the culture shock.
We get to be part of the special moment when students arrive to Lethbridge specifically, but Canada in general. And once they find a home with their settlement practitioner, we can get started on the process of going to school. And so our first step is to explain to them some of the norms and expectations that they might experience when they get to a Canadian school. And then we start contacting immediately with David and his team here at Lethbridge Public. Then we get started on the process of going to school. So we connect them to get their English assessment, we help them get backpacks with the district, we get them walking orientations or bus orientations, because getting to a new school, it can be intimidating for anybody, and we're lucky that we're able to support them and their families doing that. We can book interpreters with them to get a tour so that the parents can, in their own language, meet the new teacher that they're so trusting with their children, right? It can be a scary experience for any parent sending their children to school, and so we're there to facilitate the process.
The lead ESL teacher for Lethbridge Public says they work with Lethbridge Family Services to make the transition for students as easy as possible.
We're coming up on 1,000 students in Lethbridge Public that are foreign-born, and so we work very closely with Immigrant Services from Family Services, and the intention is that between their services and ours, we can provide the best integration to students coming in. So a lot of the students coming in are coming with interrupted schooling or limited schooling in their home countries. And so we really work together to make sure that they have the best programming possible. There's a lot of difficulty coming in, especially now with some of the refugee populations we have coming in. And I think that's one of the biggest difficulties we're finding in schools is how are we best meeting the needs of students coming from a lot of trauma. And so part of my job and my co-workers' job is to help teachers begin to understand who their students are and begin to learn how to best serve them.
While there are always challenges moving to a new home, Abed, Nora, and their 5 children all express their appreciation for the warm response they've received from the community.
Well, in the beginning it was very, very difficult, but the Canadian people that they've met here are very friendly. The volunteers, the interpreters as well, and the Lethbridge Family Services, but they're liking it. They felt welcome, so they're liking it. Just in the beginning it was obviously very hard.
Like everything in Canada, nothing is bad.
What do you think about the snow?
That's my favorite. I don't like snow. I like summer.
For Go, I'm Fallon Wagner.
Good.